The 2025 Cadillac Escalade is here, and it's refreshed for 2025. And I borrowed this one from Jerry Seiner Cadillac here in Salt Lake City. Unfortunately, it is sold, but be sure to get in line if you would like to get one. Ask for Keith, he's one of the general sales managers here. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see the pricing and options on this one. At the very top is the description, and then here are the colors: Black Raven with the jet black interior. And be sure to pause it for the standard equipment. It's a short listing. Now, base price for this Sport is going to be $100,395, and here are all the options that were added to this one. So you have the touring package for $3,950, a lot of nice features. Night vision was $2,000 as a standalone. Rear seat entertainment was $1995, assist steps $1750, and then this one has a 3-year Sirius for $299. Destination comes in at $1995 with a total price of $112,384, and here are the really common numbers down to the side here. On the front end, you can really tell the biggest difference is around the headlights. I'm going to show you guys a 2024. This is a V Sport next to this one here. But yeah, the biggest update is around the headlights. Now let's talk about the headlights for a second. They have a fresh new design, and they're just like last year, full LED, turn signals, accent lights, everything. And they have a really nice premium look on the projectors. Now on the front end too, you can really tell that they cleaned it up down below. And here's all your parking sensors, one off to the side pulling into the garage. And even down below, great design, all painted. And this one does have the night vision, as you guys saw on the window sticker. Has adaptive cruise control. Great grille design. Front cameras right there too. But like I said, very stylish, very clean look. As far as the hood goes, you have nice lines going through it. Nice pockets right here. And this one does have the 22-inch wheels. And they are wrapped in a Bridgestone tire. Independent front suspension. It also has the air suspension, fabric material on the wheel well, which makes it easy to knock out dirt. 4-piston brake, 6 lug. And you have like that satin finish on these wheels with like a gray pocket here. And here's some of your badging on the side. This one also has the turn signals and cameras, blind spot monitoring. And here's a side view. Now on the side, you can't really tell a big difference between the 24 and 25. Most of that styling update is on the front end and inside the interior. These power deployable running boards were an option, and they do have the perimeter lighting down below, so they will light up the entire ground for you. Here's some of your trimming too. Now you do have the smart key system for the front and rear door, so if you wanted to lock it, you can lock it right here by pushing. And if you want to open the rear door, you guys can see they have like a light right there, and just pull open, drops down the running boards for you. And they do have the soft closed doors too, so you don't have to slam them, they just pull in for you. So we're going to fill up at right here. No more diesel for 2025, and I'm pretty sure most people won't really care. More parking sensors out back. And then here are the restyled taillights. They do hide the hitch down below. You have the dual exhaust. You have like this black chrome finish around the tips too. 2 cameras out back with a sprayer to clean them off. And if you want to pop the glass open, that's still available to do. As far as the key goes, there's no changes on here. If you want to open that rear hatch, very easy to do off the key. Now this is not the ESV, but you still have great storage out back. Love the fact that they give you the carpet high up like this. And a little bit of storage below that floor there. AKG sound system, 19 speaker. And they give you this polished aluminum look in the rear. Tie downs. And if you want to drop down that third row seat, you still have to hold it even on the Escalade, but that's okay. It's really fast. You can also drop that second row down too. And you can pretty much tell back here, they give you some USBs, soft touch right here for your armrests with some cup holders and storage on both sides. And then lastly, 120 volt power plug. If you want to drop the tailgate, they do provide a button right there. And if you don't know, 600, that should be the newton meters for the engine. And on that note, let's go ahead and pop the hood. For 2025, you have this 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8. You still have the supercharged one as well in the V. But this one's going to be putting out 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to a 10-speed transmission. Now, if you're buying an Escalade, obviously premium fuel is a must. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. These doors are pretty heavy, so I'm glad that they are pretty automatic. When you go to open them, they kind of come out for you a little bit. But check out the satin trimming on this door. They did a good job. You have some piano black. And then check out the design that they give you too. So because this is a sport, they give you a sporty interior. You have this metal trimming right here for the door handle. Seat memories. Power folding outside mirrors too. And when you push the buttons, they have a nice feel and sound. Also, you have auto up and down front and rear windows. White stitching around the interior. All this is soft touch. Really plush leather too, but hard plastics down below, which is pretty typical. And there's that sound system. Here are the seat controls, 12-way, including the lumbar support, so it goes up and down. You have a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And then check out the dash here too. They have this sleek air vent control right there for you. And this is going to be for your full drive system, air suspension, drive modes, trailer brake, electronic parking brake, and you can dim this 55-inch display. On the dash here, all this is soft touch, and you can see it has speaker grill up there with heads-up display. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Let me see if I can show you guys the door. So if you open it up, they say kind of like, it feels automatic, it just kind of comes open for you. But yeah, same story on this side. You have that great big aluminum or satin finish on the door. They do give you this illuminated Escalade badge right there. 12-way seat. You can really see that screen too a lot better on this side. Side to side on the dash. That is insane. Big trim piece right there. All this is wrapped in leather as well. Wireless charger on the dash here. They do have some hidden USBs in there. All this is wrapped in leather on the dash right there. And then you have like a velvet material inside of this pocket. And actually all this is wrapped in leather too. Now let's take a look at these seats. No surprise, but you have that white piping and stitching, perforated leather. And they're pretty plush seats too. Great bolstering on the sides here. You have these speakers inside the headrest. And you can see on the roof, twin panel moonroof. Also a black liner as well. And then here's your center console too. Out back, they don't provide curtains, but they still give you that illuminated kit plate down there. These screens were an option, as you saw. And look at the pass-through right there. Now, this carpet, it feels a little bit more premium compared to like the Yukon and the Suburban. Here's some of your controls for this. This is all wrapped in a leather too. You have some cup holders right here. And you have 2 HDMIs, 2 Type-C USBs, 120 volt power plug. And again, this is not a big deal, but this is all wrapped in like a leather material. And then they give you carpet down here. That way if someone kicks there, you can just brush it off because it's just carpet. So great attention to detail there. They even give you like this satin finish on these handles. Again, that's how you know you're buying an Escalade. They give you just more premium treatment to all the levers, things like that. And then here's that door one more time. So check out this steering wheel. They don't give you buttons. It's kind of like a sensory, like where you push it and it just knows that you pushed in that area. So you have the heated steering wheel, cruise control, a few other things on this side. Here's your turn signal and windshield wiper stock right there. Gear selector right here. And notice how they give you that satin finish around there too. Like, it's just pretty apparent that they went all out on this interior. They did a great job. You have a screen below, and as I said, you have this screen that goes all the way across the dash, and push button starts right there. This one does have Super Cruise here. And then here's that screen. I mean, this is insane. It is push as well. Now, if you put it into gear, actually, you have to buckle the seatbelt. But yeah, if you put it into gear, there is your 360 camera out back. If you want to do overhead, you have that as well. If you want to do side view, you have this. So if you're needing to pull into a parking space, all that is made easier with this. If you want to put it back in park, very easy to do. Now this screen is fully customizable. You can move things around on here. I like to see my Apple CarPlay right up there. They do have 2 menus on here too. If you want to do your map system, you have that right there. And yeah, I like how they utilize this entire dash as a screen. It's really nicely done. Shows you the outside temperature and time and the date. If you go back to home down below, you can set up your ambient lighting. If you push this button here, you can have like multiple pages and you can set up what you want to see here. I'm going to push this icon. If you probably aren't aware, they did take away the HomeLink system on these SUVs for GM. So really quickly, you can drop those seats out back. You can set up that rear lift gate. There is a camera, looks like right there. And you can disable the interior lights, and this is how you can pull that shade. But up here you don't see the HomeLink, right? That's the only thing that's missing. And that's because your HomeLink now is here. So universal remotes. So you can set up to 8 remotes here. Your lighting controls can be done through this screen too. Also, if you want your seating controls, climate controls, all that can be controlled down below. And that's really smart that they do that, because this screen's a little further away, right? Like, so you have to really reach, especially if you're a little bit shorter, you're having to reach up this way. But because you have most of your controls down below, all that can be controlled here. So really smart. And this kind of floats on the center here. So there's no, it's like a little bit of space in between right there, you can see. So it's like floating, and you can have a USB right there. You can have your phone out back, and a little bit of storage right there. Caution lights, auto hold, auto stop start can be disabled, and you can turn on and off the climate. I like that they give you a button right there. let's go and open this up. You have 2 more USBs. You have a 12-volt right there. And this can be removed for deeper storage. All this is finished in like a velvet material. In case you didn't see that 12-volt right there. But yeah, overall, they did a great job on this interior. I think most people who have a previous model year are going to like some of these updates on this Escalade. Now lastly, did I show this already? I may have shown this, but if I didn't, you have this rear view mirror. As I said, there's 2 cameras out back on the rear hatch. One for the backup camera, one for this. Now in case you were wondering, here is the payload, 1,425 pounds. And 7,600 pound gross vehicle weight rating. And this can tow up to 7,900 pounds in this configuration. Also, if you care to know about the rear axle rating, if you plan on towing, it's 4,300 pound axle rating out back. And the front one is 3,700 pounds. I hope you guys liked the video. As I said, be sure to ask for Keith. He's the general sales manager here. And this could come available, so if you are in the market, be sure to reach out to him. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.